Hello everyone. This is On Blast podcast show with Coach Brown and
Dr. D in the house.
Oh yeah, I'm excited today, man. But before we get into it, we're gonna do a couple of commercials here. Customized T-shirts, another Bad Brown creation. You can go to their IG at Brown_Creations44. And they'll fix you up. Hey, you want your son? Hey, son, daughter, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you want. Baseball, my man, Coach Junkins at the Baseball House. You can even hit him up at Coach Junkins Training. You want that fresh cut, my man, Barber Terry. He'll fix you up at T's Cuts. You can hit him up on his IG. T's Cuts, Salon and Barber. Hey, they'll fix you up. Hey, and we have a little group here, a little cigar group, Dirty Sticks. We do some stuff, socialized clubs and stuff like that. We'll get into it much more in detail once we start running our program on that. But we have a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach from Hightower. Oh yeah.
How y'all doing?
Oh yeah, man. I hear y'all doing big things over there, man. Tell me a little bit about yourself, man.
My name is Coach Woods, Stephen Woods. This is my 18th year as a teacher and a coach.
Okay.
5th year at Hightower. 11th year as a head coach. Man, basketball is my life. The game has done so much for me.
Okay.
I've been playing pretty much since I can pick up a ball and dribble and walk. Ironic thing about it though, when I was coming up playing the game of basketball, it was my first love. I played because I enjoyed playing. The feeling I got from
Putting the ball in the
putting
hoop.
the ball in the hoop, people talking noise, trying to stop me, and they can't. And I was fortunate enough to, as a freshman, I played varsity in high school. I'm from Bay City, Texas.
Okay.
Eddie Nelson was my coach, legendary coach. He was in Bay City 38, 39 years.
Oh, good.
And from there, I was fortunate enough to get a basketball scholarship in the T. Southern Methodist University in Dallas. And, as a freshman, I played freshman of the year in the conference, 4-year letterman. And, during that time, seems like every big game, televised game, I was injured. And ironic thing is, when I finished playing or graduated from college, my college coach, Mike DeMint, he actually asked me if I wanted to be an assistant coach at SMU.
Okay.
I never thought I'd be coaching.
Okay.
I never saw much. And I told him, I could have gone overseas and played ball.
Right.
So playing was still in my blood. So I told him no, and I started working in corporate America. And I did that for a year. Well, actually 13 months.
Oh,
and,
okay.
I don't too much care for corporate America.
Right.
And so I was laid off. It was one of those things in 2000, change of president. And with the company, they started downsizing, last in, first out. So I was a casualty of that. And so I was laid off. I volunteered at Fort Bend YMCA to coach basketball, and I loved it. I actually remember going to my first practice and saying this could be the beginning of something.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it so much. My uncle's a football coach, and at that time I called him up and asked him, what do I need to do to get in the join the profession? And he told me, and that was 18 years ago. The rest is history. I'm still doing it. I said since then I haven't worked a day in my life.
Oh man, yeah. Work it ain't even work when you love it.
I love it.
So I didn't know you was with Hastings either, man.
Yes, I was at Hastings for 6 years.
That's where I saw him, man. That's what I saw, man. That's how I know this guy from somewhere.
And it's funny how the universe works. When I was at Hastings, my first 4 years I was with Johnny Carter. That's my mentor. I learned a lot from that man. When he took the assistant AD job in Aldine, I thought I was gonna get the head coaching job at Hastings. But we had a new principal at the time, and she decided to go with someone with experience. So I didn't get it, and so I was at Hastings for 2 more years with Coach Collins, who's still there, and learned from him as well. And I was fortunate enough to get my first head coaching job at Aldine MacArthur. And being at MacArthur made me a better coach. The talent wasn't there, but I had kids that would run through a wall.
Oh,
they
that's all you need.
Yeah, they played hard. And so the Hightower job came open. The first time I interviewed for it, I didn't get it. Tim Thomas got the job. He stayed 1 year and left, and it was open again, and I was fortunate enough to get that job. And now I look at Hightower and I look at Hastings when I was there, and I see the exact same school. I see the talent. I see, you know, the support from the families. Oh man, I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was seeing there's a couple of pros came from Hightower too.
Yes, sir. Daniel House. Who was with the Rockets.
Yes, sir.
Eric.
I know.
Eric up in Toronto. He's a champion. You know, D. Augustine graduated from there. So we have some. It's a good area. You know, I tell people when I got the job, I believe that we have a chance to go to state and win state. If you look in the area, Marshall went not too long ago. Elkins went. Bush is like it's talent in Fort Bend.
Oh, plenty.
So
it's plenty.
I'm happy to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I see the guys that's in the league. They've been in the league 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they've been in there 8 years. They vested already. They can retire right now.
Retired
they done got their 5 in.
Yes. And you know, one of the goals I tell guys nowadays, you know, everybody say I want to make it to the NBA, but your goal should be not to make it, but to stick and stay.
Exactly.
And so sometimes, you know, with that mindset, I want to make it to the league. When you get to the league, you stop working.
Mm-hmm. Right,
you know, There's been many of those that get there and stop working, and then they end up having to go overseas.
Right.
But you want to get and stay.
Right, you want to get and stay and have that longevity. Once you have that longevity, they can't really, man, it's hard to get out of there. And far as when players come through your program, do you preach that far as league or education? Or?
I preach education, and if you're fortunate enough to get a
There
basketball
you go.
scholarship, that's icing on the cake.
That's right.
I try to tell them, don't lose sight of the big picture. That's a free education.
Right.
If you're fortunate enough to go to college for free, and we say for free, I mean, you're giving your
right. It
your
ain't
time,
nothing free, man.
Your sweat and your tears.
Right.
But if you love the game, you're doing something that you enjoy doing.
Right.
And if you're able to walk away with that degree, it opens up so many doors for you.
That's
At
right.
the age of 21, I bought a house. I was debt free. You know, I bought a house, and it's not too many people that can say that.
That's right.
You know, my assistant coach, Coach Williams, he couldn't make it tonight, but he graduated from UT. He's still playing student loans.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so that round ball can do a lot for you if you take advantage of it. Don't let the game use you. You use the game.
There you go. I like that. And I was looking at everything from last year. Looked like y'all was 28-10 in district, 13-3. I know you came up a little bit short, but at the same time, I see a great program. If that's 10 games, I mean.
And out of those 10 games, you know, we started off with a pretty heavy schedule in the beginning, and we will this year as well.
Yeah, I checked out a couple of them.
Yeah, we're playing in the McDonald's Invitational.
Oh, that's
a great opening tournament.
Right.
And if you're not ready, you can easily start off 0-5
Exactly.
in that tournament.
Man.
We have Sam Houston and we have Richardson in our pool. Those are 2 great teams right there. Man. 2 great programs. So we have to be ready.
So is that here?
Yes, the McDonald's Invitational is in Pasadena.
Oh, okay.
It's November 21st through the 23rd.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we gonna catch that. Far as any guys that we need to look out for?
1 through 13. I really believe we have a good group. Yes, we have a good group. You know, the one everyone knows right now at Hightower is Bryce Griggs.
Okay.
He's a sophomore. He's one of the top players.
Sophomore.
He's one of the top players in the state. Put it to you like this. Last year as a freshman, there were 20 players to make All-State in 5A. 15 seniors, 4 juniors, and 1 freshman. He was the lone freshman.
Oh, man.
So,
I'm going to check him out.
Yeah, he can play. Expectations are high for us and him, and he's welcoming that challenge. The great thing about this year is we have 7 seniors. And I say that's great because they've been with me for 3 years. So they know their expectations, They know, what it's going to take to get back where we was at last year and go further. So they've been putting in work all summer and in the fall. So we're really looking forward to get this thing going.
Yeah, I didn't get to catch any of the fall games. I caught a couple of fall games with the JV, but I ain't catching on with the varsity team. It look like y'all have some players on JV too. Like my man back here, he's a freshman, and he made the JV team.
Yes.
And you introduce yourself, sir?
My name is Jay Dimmer.
Okay. What's your grade point average? And if you don't ask, mind for me to ask.
I got all A's and B's right now.
I can't hear you.
I got all A's and B's right now.
All A's and B's. Okay. Yeah, we got a freshman in the house too. They asked him to play, but he said he'll go ahead and play freshman to keep everything kosher. Introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Ethan Brown.
What's your grade point average?
3.5.
3.5. Okay, that sounds great, man. I just see a lot of talent coming up from, like I say, JV, freshman. I checked them out yesterday. And they looked pretty good for a first game. So for me to see that, and I know the talent wasn't all there, but I think they can hang with the most of them. If I see somebody better than these guys that I saw yesterday that they was playing, man, they need to be on JV or varsity. So it looked like they should go all the way, in district play on the freshman itself. I talked to Williams, Coach Williams. He said he couldn't make it today. I want to talk to him about something, but we can pass that on by. But as far as a game plan for as making it back to state. I know you said you have a strong 13. Far as all that work at ethics and stuff like that. Do you have to push them, or they already know?
This is my 5th year at Hightower, so again, the guys kind of know what I expect. The thing I love about the guys that are in the program is, from day one, I set the expectations of how they're going to conduct themselves in the hallway, in classroom, and things of that nature. And the things that we do on the court is fun. I'm a player's coach. I played the game. I like to have fun with the game, and so that's how I coach the game. I saw a quote the other day: coaches win in practice and players win in the games. And so that's my main thing for practice, is to be prepared and to coach them up in practice. And then in the game, they know what to do, they know what to expect. They go out and perform, and they go out and do it. My guys, and again, this philosophy is, I got it from Coach Carter when he was at Hastings. We had 15. We were 15 deep, and
right.
It's kind of hard to play 15 guys and keep them happy. But
right.
If you play hard in the way that Coach wants you to play, with the talent that we have and the athleticism that we have, and then everyone will get an opportunity to play, and you will beat teams by your depth, as opposed to playing 6 or 7 and just not playing hard, barely getting by, and it's a close game, running sets every time down the court. We like to get after it. We like to press. We run sets. We don't just roll the ball out and say go play. We play with a purpose. And I think one of the things I bring to the table in my program is, I played college ball, and I remember how Coach prepared us, and so I take a look at the things that we did in college and the way we prepared, the game plans, the shoot-arounds, the walkthroughs, all that stuff plays a major role in being successful in the program, in my opinion. And so, just for example, we have a game tomorrow against Sock Creek at the Campbell Center. RCS season opener. We play at 6:30. We had 2 great practices leading up to that. We had a walkthrough going over some of the things that we saw in the scout report that they do, talking about their personnel, what they like to do. And I challenge my guys to don't just go out and play with you. We got to listen to, the scouting report and with the players and what they do well and what they don't do. So, it comes out, a simple thing as a closeout. You closing all the way on the guy and he can't shoot.
Right.
That's because you're not paying attention. We
Right.
want to dare him to shoot that.
Right.
Make him make three and then we'll
Right.
adjust.
Right.
But, I make my guys pay attention to little things like that. So, and for me as a coach, the most rewarding thing is not the wins. It's not if we go to state. It's to see my players get the opportunity to go to college and then get that phone call or that text message saying, Coach, thank you, because,
Right.
I'm 3 steps ahead of the guy that's in front of me because of the preparation
Right.
that, you taught us. So that's what I enjoy.
Yeah, man. I know, cause I've been there. I've been there, done it. Yeah, I was part of the. Well, I wasn't a part, but I made the team, part of the Running Rebels, in red shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But the big thing of it, I went there and made the team after being out of high school for 4 years.
Mm.
And I still came and made the team because, like you were saying, I was watching. I watched what was going on, and I still kept in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Ate right, did everything I need to do to see if I can even make it.
Mm-hmm.
And I made that team. I made the team, but at the time, you think you're better than everybody, and the politics come in on it.
Of course.
And then once the politics come in, that's when you drift off and leave. And I don't want that to ever happen to any player. If you get in the door,
Mm-hmm.
take full advantage of that. Don't worry about basketball. Worry about getting your education. Basketball gonna come. Once you finish that, whatever you're doing in college, you can have your own gym. You can have your own whatever. If you want to play.
Right.
Yeah. So we do basketball clinics and stuff like that. Me and another guy, Louis Murillo. He's a Dominican. He have schools and stuff named after him over there, and I didn't know that. He didn't say nothing. The guy is, he's real down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
He don't really talk about nothing. He just he just love basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever he get on the court, he teaches the guys how to play basketball.
How to play the right way.
Yes. So if anything kids take from a coach, you get that call back, and you done your job.
Right.
So
That's rewarding.
yes, and I like I said, I did the football, the basketball. I've been doing everything since my son was 7 years old. And we won championships and all that. Every time we got on the floor or at football. He don't play in the football now, but he's baseball. We had a good fall season at Hightower this year. We lost our first 2. After that, we was 5-2. We didn't never lose a game after that. Once they really got, grabbed a hold to what Coach was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Brown couldn't do it, but the coach that he brought in, he got him right.
Good.
Yeah. And other than that, he had, I'm looking for that season too to start. Basketball and baseball, I love it.
Them 2 favorite sports.
Yes. Football, yes, it's cool, but but baseball and basketball, I love it. I used to dabble in a little tennis too. I like the tennis, but nobody seems to want to play me.
That's my second sport, so.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm a tennis coach as well, so.
Oh, man.
A little mackerel in me.
Well, that's Arthur Ashe.
Yeah, I can do a little Arthur too. I'm a little Arthur.
Yeah, man. Tell me a little bit about that, man. I'm in. That's interesting. That tennis, man.
Tennis is fun. It's short, speed, quick. And the thing I love about the sport is you're playing against that other guy, and you're trying to get inside his head, pick his strengths, his weaknesses on the fly. So you're making adjustments on the fly.
Right.
And another reason I love basketball, because you're making adjustments.
That's right.
On the fly.
On the fly. Right.
You might not know your opponent. Say you're in a tournament, you don't know your opponent, but as you watch and you study, you'll pick up on things.